Those are the sounds of Catunquit Chronicles. And we're bringing you Catunquit Chronicles once again from the Catunquit Elementary School here in Catunquit. And we're so glad to be back. And I'm back today with Wayne Cresser. Wayne Cresser, the poet, the short story writer, the flash fiction author, and author of several books. So we have...
Don't forget, radio personality.
Oh, radio personality, yes, us as well at Radio URI, right?
Yeah, WRIU, Kingston 90.3 FM, also streaming at WRIU.org.
Selfless plug. I would love to hear that they finished the tower. Did they finish the tower, the radio tower?
The tower is in place.
Oh, good.
There is a new transmitter in place.
Yes.
But these things have not been activated yet.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Because the university is working out the final details with Rhode Island Energy.
Oh.
And I don't know where that is at, but it's interesting that you asked me.
Maybe they need to pay their bill.
Oh, I bet they pay their bill. I bet with all the business that the University of Rhode Island does with Rhode Island Energy, it would behoove the energy company to move it along. But since you mentioned it, we have a Zoom meeting tonight, the WRIU staff, and there may be news. Who knows? But we have a Zoom, and it's unusual. Once the students go home, because spring semester ended and, they're on summer break, it's unusual for us to have a meeting in the summertime.
I always envisioned the last day of school at the university to be like one of those Roadrunner episodes where everybody is running their fastest to get out of there. Yeah. Just like the pavement's burning as they're getting out. And I only say not the students as much as sometimes the staff has done with the semester, I imagine.
I think the graduates linger to do the photo ops.
Oh, the research.
Oh, you mean the graduate students. But I mean those who graduated, who commenced. They hang around into the late afternoon, early evening, and pose in front of the buildings on campus for photo ops.
It's always a curious thing to me when I see these groups of folks walking around university, and they're with their parents, and it's their prospective students, and they're really just looking at buildings.
Yeah,
really, I'm going to base my 4 years of investment and my future
on landscaping.
On landscaping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I have to say this about URI though, because the radio station is in the Memorial Union on the third floor, but they're replacing the roof on that building, and so parking is a challenge there. So I've been parking behind the Welcome Center.
Yes, I always park there.
Yeah, okay. So to get from there, the parking lot, to the Union, you have to walk a distance, and you see a
quarter mile, half mile.
You see a lot of the main buildings on campus.
They're lovely.
Yeah, and they're gorgeous. The place is gorgeous.
Yes, those granite buildings are spectacular.
Yeah, the
stone.
Green Hall.
Something. And then during the commencement, prior to the commencement, 2 weeks prior, is when, it really perks up there, and all the azaleas are out and everything.
Yeah.
And then every blade of grass is cut.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Special. And the landscaping group does a good job over there taking care of things.
But it's a ghost town now, so I'm going into the building through the loading dock area.
Yeah. We're not going to tell everybody that. Those people that are aware.
There's a code.
There's a code. Okay, good.
Yeah,
all right. So that's what you've been doing. That's fun. And have you been? Do you have any specific nights that are coming up that you wanted to make people aware of? Especially?
Well, I had an anniversary, my third year on the air, 2 Sundays ago. That was exciting. Nothing special really coming up except that I'm doing. I've been neglecting the small screen. You know, my show is based on songs and scores from films and TV.
Yes.
And I've been really focused on cinema for like a while. I've neglected television altogether. So Sunday night show, 2 hours of TV music.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's the pitch.
nice.
Yeah. 6 to 8 p.m.
Very good.
90.3.
6 to 8. Music from television.
Yeah. All
Boom,
kinds of
boom,
stuff.
boom, 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 boom,
Yep.
boom, boom.
There you go. Yep.
Seinfeld, right?
Seinfeld's going to have that.
Okay, that's cool.
Going through
And
the decades.
What's been happening in Catunquit? I mean, you're away from Catunquit for your show, but there's other hours. How's your pup?
My pup is great. I wanted. I'm sorry that Ashland isn't here.
Oh yeah, I'm always sorry that she's not here. She's not here, by the way. We have got to tell the audience that.
Yeah.
She is involved in an AI discussion, and I suggested to her that she send in some sort of AI in her
Facsimile.
place,
Yeah.
a facsimile, a hologram or something, and that she could be represented here. But I think there are priorities in her life.
Well, I wanted to tell her that she was in Jamestown for some reason on a bicycle on the bike path.
Oh, she does a lot of biking, so she comes over to the bike path thing.
To
in
Jamestown, yeah. So I think that she drove right through us because I was talking to I had my dog. I had Jimmy,
Yeah.
Australian Shepherd,
Yeah.
and I was talking to a lady who owned a shepherd. So we're doing the Aussie talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Aussie talk is, I mean, it's a what do I want to say about it? It'd be boring to anybody else, but between Aussie owners, it's very exciting.
Talking
And
about
so,
dogs.
yeah, we're talking about our pups intensely, and I think Ashland just cycled like right through the middle of us, and I didn't have a chance to say hi, so I feel bad about that.
Well, you're saying hi right now because she
Okay.
does listen to the show, I'm sure.
I thought it was her. I wasn't sure she was in disguise. She had the helmet on.
Oh yeah, she can be disguised when she's
Yeah.
she's intent, and she would have run you right over, perhaps.
No, she was polite enough.
Oh,
I
she
don't
was,
mean to
okay.
say she plowed through us.
Okay, all right. I thought she might have hit
it was
you.
like a bulldozer or something.
She can be tough. But
The dog is good.
Eva's on that bent where she was always of the belief that she only liked one dog, and that's our dog. So people, our dog was fairly photogenic. He was a corgi, and when she did walk him, which was rare, other people would try to approach, and with their dogs and all that bullshit that goes on when people have dogs. It's like it's a thing, right?
Right.
And she had no intention of doing anything. She doesn't want to know about your dog or where your dog's from or the genetic breakdown of your dog. None of that. Eva's like, forget it. I'm walking the dog, and I'm just going to make sure that he gets, a couple of pisses and a poop. That's it.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything
well,
else.
I should clarify. I mean, we had to keep our distance, this Aussie owner I was talking with and myself, because neither one of our dogs is good on a leash.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they'd be at each other, right?
All the more recent Eva would say, buzz off
Yeah.
and walk across the street.
Right. Well, we avoid most of those situations, 90% of them. But if we see another Australian Shepherd walking,
Hey.
we make an effort.
That's right. Well,
Yeah.
it's the Aussies would certainly do it.
The Australians would
Yeah,
do
the
it.
Australians would do it.
It's a misnomer, those the dogs, the Australian Shepherds, were bred in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the Aussie people would require that there be a conversation and maybe even a couple of drinks.
Yeah, maybe a couple of drinks, which sounds good to me right now.
Oh, well, that's always good at 3 in the afternoon or 3:30 when we're doing these podcasts. If we start drinking now, we're in trouble.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course. Questions are permitted.
I know that you come to Jamestown now and then for an open mic thing.
Oh, yeah, we've been going on the third Wednesday of the month. It's been fantastic. It's full. We're absolutely full, both from the creative side of things, and the facility is full. So if you do come, we'll find room for you. But jump in.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's been fantastic. Oh yeah, we've had. Well, last week, for instance, we had our monthly visit, and four of the poets that I admire so I admire them all from my group in Westerly showed up, and
nice.
they blew the doors off with
Did
their
they?
poetry. And then we had wonderful music. We got started off with a rocker guy who just rocked it, and then we had several regulars that keep knocking it out of the park. It's been really fun.
Yeah. I was a hair away from going down there.
Oh, well, let us know early so we can get you on the docket.
Oh no, I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't think I want to perform. I just want to be an audience for a change.
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to have you, and
yeah.
So you'll be amongst friends.
What is the June date? Do you know off the top of your head?
It's the third
Wednesday.
Yeah, I could look it up. Let's see, third Wednesday of the month.
Oh, we're doing a promo for it right now.
Yeah, right now we're promoting. Let's see. It's June. I went to the 17th of June. That's June 17th.
June 17th, 2026.
7 to 9 p.m.
All right.
If you intend to perform, come in early. In fact, if you would like to contact us about performing, it's weird, but it's a Gmail contact. It's WEDSNITELIVE That's wedsnightlive@gmail.com. So contact us early and let us know that you intend to come. We'll put you on the list. We had 18 performers last week.
Wow.
7 minutes. You get 7 minutes.
How many men with guitars?
There was, it was. There was several women that did perform as well, both spoken word and also musically. And let's see, several, lots of men with guitars. But there was also banjo. We had
fiddle.
We had a fiddle, that kind of thing.
Yeah, good.
It's been good.
Oh
and
no.
then there's a mandolin comes in, and we were supposed to have a comedian was supposed to work, but the comedian backed out at the last second. So we're hopeful next month for the comedian.
Well, I'm going to make every effort. Hey, you don't have a writing implement, do you? Being a writer.
Yeah, I do.
Being a fellow writer and such.
I do, but it's one of those space. I don't lend it to everyone.
I'll give it right back.
You can write upside down with it. So it's like the Seinfeld episode. And it is an extraordinary pen. Okay, so there you have that.
Well, why don't you entertain the troops while I...
Okay, so I wanted to know whether or not you were part of the annual, I guess it's every 10 years they do it, I guess, annual aerial photo of townspeople. Did you go?
No, I couldn't.
We couldn't either.
I did...
The Catunquit townspeople all show up, just to clarify for those in everywhere, Minnesota. And they take a picture from a high point, a very high point. I guess it's from one of the, those giant ladders.
Yeah.
From the fire department. But anyway, they took the picture, and I wasn't in it again. It's 2 times in a row. I think it was 20 years ago that they did it.
Well, I'll tell you what I was doing. I was at a yard sale. That's a big deal.
Are they selling a yard?
No, they're on the west side of Providence, West Broadway neighborhood. They have an annual yard sale. You pay $10, you get yourself on a map, and you can set up a yard sale. And lots of people do it in the neighborhood, so it's kind of a big deal. And they've been doing it so long that people are coming from other towns and cities to shop, right?
Okay.
And we own a house in Providence where I won't give the address, but we own
you own a house
up there, and so I do this yard sale with a fellow RIU DJ named Mike Stevenson.
Nice.
And my older brother, Lee. And it's just a blast. And we wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, that's a real cultural experience, I'm sure. It's fun.
It is. The people are great.
So that's a good reason to miss. Are you aware of the clamming seasonal changes?
What?
Yeah, so
Limits?
Catunquit West out near Fort Perry is closed now. So, that's closed for seasonal clamming restrictions. Just got to get that out there for those people in Catunquit that are listening. Make sure that they're not clamming because of the boating. There's lots of boats that come in at this time.
Well, I think Sheffield Cove and Jamestown would be closed now, too.
Oh, yeah, that in Jamestown, they have a closure there as well. And it extends out into their harbor, Dutch Harbor.
Yeah.
But in Catunquit, out near Fort Perry, that is closed now. So
stay out of the creek, folks.
Stay out. Oh, yes, don't go through the creek. You're not. It's not good for you to eat those things. The wrong ones. You gotta eat the good ones. Water temperatures are warming, but not very quickly.
You were in today, I understand.
I was in, yeah. I got myself in, and I did some clamming. Well, I'm 65 now, so I got the free commercial fishing license.
Right.
And, I don't have a boat any longer, but I'm doing I'm finding ways to make enough money to keep my golf habit going.
Did you have a good catch today?
Yeah, I had a good catch. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, it's a zen experience, I find, clam digging. I love it.
It's very much hunting and gathering, isn't it?
It's
so primordial.
Yeah, but it's peaceful. It
is
calming,
Today it was cold.
Yeah.
The water temperature is probably approaching 60, but not quite. And after a while, you're working hard. It's a great way to lose weight, my goodness. And I'm doing that. So.
It is hard work, yeah.
Hey, tick reports, not too good. I thought there wasn't going to be a lot of ticks this year.
Nightmare. Ticks are a nightmare this year.
It couldn't be worse. There's lots of ticks. I'm considering getting procuring a gaggle of those. What are those little birds? Guinea hens. I guess they eat the ticks, and I want to get some.
You should start walking them.
Oh, yeah.
What if just walking on a leash?
Yeah.
If you're going in deep grass or the woods, have your pet guinea hen with
precede me. Yes, I have a whole gaggle of them out in front chewing away and proceeded.
Oh, that will get you noticed in Catunquit. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't know how weird Catunquit is.
I think if you're out in the Midwest or you're out in the West and you're not aware, but the ticks produce Lyme disease. They're called deer ticks. That's a misnomer. They're actually on mice, and then they make their way somehow to deer, and they infect the mice, and the mice, and then ultimately people have these ticks. They get on them, and they get this disease. And it's a bacterial infection that can really mess up with your life.
Oh yeah, that's one of many tick-borne diseases.
True.
There's lots. There's Rocky Mountain spotted fever. There's things I can't pronounce. Several things I can't pronounce.
It might have been David Attenborough I was listening to. He's got a lot to say. He's 100 now. But I think it might have been him. They asked him the question, like, what is the animal that he fears most? And he said mosquito. And he was right? So these ticks again, the mosquito, the things that have these diseases that affect millions of people. There you have it. But
we were talking about dogs. See, they can take a pill, and they can be protected.
How come we can't do that?
Yeah, why isn't there Can I name
a
brand here?
I know why.
Can I name a brand here?
No,
Simparica.
you can't.
There you go.
America.
Why isn't that for humans? Why can't why haven't they developed one of those for humans?
I don't know.
Well, I came to you for the answer, and now I'm disappointed.
Well, I do know, but I'm not sure I can say. It's very controversial because it came out, and it was used, and it was a trial, and there was 200,000 people, I think, that used this and didn't get sick, and one person got sick and died, but not from Lyme disease. It was must have been from, they assume, from the medicine,
Side effects?
the side effects. So I think that was what happened. That's all hearsay. That was said at a party. I don't know.
So that's what you talk about.
Well, leads right into Tick Reports. Leads right into Catunquit safaris. What do you think of that?
Well,
there's a lot of rabbits we could show
you'll have
people.
to tell me.
Do you think it would be a good business?
Safaris in Catunquit?
Photo safaris?
Photo safaris.
Because we've got a lot of birds flying around. These ospreys. I've seen eagles now. We're becoming very wild.
Okay.
I mean, there's skunks, plenty of skunks.
Rabbits, squirrels.
Excuse me, rabbits. It's making me choke. There's so many animals. You think we could get together, like maybe a bus? Oh, I'm going back to Seifel again, but we can give out a candy bar and everything, and we could ride around town showing people the animals.
And have them take pictures?
I think so. But maybe a better idea would be a whale watch or a seal watch.
Do you need some water or something, James?
I don't know. I must have had a reflux. I'm feeling a little flummoxed. I'm feeling flummoxed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whale watches and sea watches, though. Seal watches. There's seal watches now, but don't you think we should try for whales?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's get some whales around here somehow.
Yeah, and dolphins.
Dolphin watches.
Yeah, I've seen dolphins from the Block Island boat.
Oh.
On several occasions, so they're out there.
Well, I think you're right, and I think I have seen them too. But they have people on them with they look like motorcycles.
No, those are called something else.
Sea doos.
Yeah, I can't stand those things, whatever they are.
I don't like them at all.
Yeah. I used
and
to know
they're so
called.
obnoxious too, and they ride behind and they they jump over the wave.
They spit that water out too.
Oh,
the water fountain in the back.
That's no good.
Yeah.
That's all out of there.
Yeah, I can't.
But the seal watches are real. That's happening.
Yeah.
And whale, I don't know. I only saw whales twice. Once with my daughter when I was it was the day after Thanksgiving. She might have been 15 or 14, and we went down to Battery Park.
Okay.
In the next town over.
Yeah, in Jamestown. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the 30th, Battery Day.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're having a Battery Day.
Battery Day.
Bring your batteries.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but I think there'll be fife and drums. That's right. All I can say.
Well, the Battery is in Jamestown is this thing where they have this like earthenworks that is there, and it's still there since the founding of the country.
Yeah, since colonial days.
Since colonial days, because this area was founded a lot earlier than that, and that's when they waited for the British to come up, and the British actually ended up taking over this very easily, and they had control of it, and it's a battery. They call it a battery, but it has nothing to do with batteries.
No, it is a military installation.
It is.
Oh, it was.
And there you have that. And that's what's happening in Catunquit and towns thereabout.
What do you call your coffee shop over there?
In Catunquit?
Yeah.
Niche of Nirvana, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
is it comparable to Slice of Heaven?
Oh, definitely. Very similar operation.
Yeah.
Similar, yeah.
Except that you
Slice of Heaven is in Jamestown.
Yeah, it's in Jamestown.
Yeah, it's across. Now they have a new place over in Jamestown across from Slice of Heaven now.
Yeah.
I noted one of the fishermen who became a farmer. He farms.
Tony Pinero.
Tony Pinero has a place called Sunset Oysters, and he was supposed to come on the show, and he got too busy because he was putting that together.
Oh, I want to hear from him.
It's open now, though.
Yeah.
Sunset Oysters.
It's a Portuguese restaurant.
So
did you know that?
Oh, no, that's good news.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Portuguese food, so that's great. The reason I say that is I'd like you to note that that's a plug for Sunset Oysters, right?
Sunset Beach.
I haven't even been there. Sunset Beach is called.
Yeah.
All right, haven't even been there. Okay, so we're going to go next. we're here with the author, Wayne Cresser from Catunquit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry,
You wish.
You wish.
Yeah, you wish I was from that place.
I said Catunquit, but he's actually from Jamestown.
That's right.
And he is here to tell us a story or read a poem.
So I'm here to do one or the other, but I think I'm going to start with this.
A story?
Yeah, it's a story.
All right, let's hear it.
I think technically flash. I think I'm coming in well under 1,000 words with this.
All right, let's hear a few.
Okay, so
it's entitled.
It's called "Doesn't Anybody Know What's Right?"
Oh.
Mm-hmm. This morning, I woke up with the letters RIGHT quivering in the air in front of me. Black letters against a white backdrop, the handwriting on the wall. My first thought was a tautology, if that is the right word. A right is a freedom, I posited, and freedom is a right. Know your rights, said the prophet Joe Strummer, all three of them. Then it occurred to me that the word right bends in many directions. Right means correct, as in having the right answer. Along similar lines, right means making the best ethical and moral choices. In this sense, right should be companionable with the truth, which is determined by facts, real things that one can prove to have happened or demonstrate from human knowledge of the world or science. But information and communication are different, and the facts, sadly, don't always get through. In any event, we all need to talk about it because, as Joe said, you have the right to free speech. Maybe on this day, everything I say will be correct. I'll be as right as rain. My friends won't know me. When they ask what's gotten into me, I will say that I must have got out of bed on the right side this morning. Or I will make a joke about how I left my wrong self at home. Another application. Right or left, one side or the other. Eve stood on Adam's left side, and you can look that one up. And Mr. Webster's dictionary tells us that the word sinister, suggestive of darkness or evil, comes from a Latin word meaning, I quote, on the left side, unquote. While I wonder if that peculiar superstition ever carried any weight, I am reminded that some things never change, such as the contention that the right hand should always know what the left hand is doing, and the left leg for that matter. A choreographer might tell a dancer to lean to the left or lean to the right, but when somebody says that about their politics, you can bet they mean something entirely different from rehearsing the hokey pokey. No sirree. This is a serious, even deadly. No sirree. This is serious, even deadly nonsense, and a reality of American civic life that points to a fever in the Republic. That is, the heat around which side you are on. The prophet Strummer, again, once said, you have the right not to be killed. But there are those on the right who believe that might makes right and white makes right, and those on the left who would tear it all down. So one must watch out, brothers and sisters, because some will stop at nothing to prove themselves correct. Hope, though, is a thing with everlasting wings, to paraphrase the gifted poet, and it's my right, and yours too, to hope that reason will out, and the ship of state will be righted, and that we'll have plenty to eat, which is the last of the rights that you hear about in the song. In the meantime, I'm opening today's Wordle with the letters RIGHT because I can read the handwriting on the wall, and as long as I can read what I can see, everything is all right with me.
Oh, very, very good. Very, very David Sedaris-like, and that's the highest compliment. I love
thank
that.
you. Thanks.
Oh, that was really fun. What comes to mind is if Eve is at the left of then she must be wrong. Right?
Uh-oh.
And they demonize her.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And
yeah.
all she imagine the magic trick that she is having come from one rib of the other dude.
Yeah.
And now we know that's just, gene splicing and code, and genetics.
No, that's just wonderful myth making.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's a great story.
Oh boy, that's wonderful. That's a good story. I like what's going on there. I like how it connects to the sentiment of the politics of the era.
Yeah,
What's right and what's wrong.
I guess
moral.
Joe Strummer and the Clash were my inspiration because they did that too. Know your rights.
Yeah.
And those are the 3 rights that they talk about in the song.
I thought it was a right to party. What was the right?
Oh, that was wasn't that the Beastie Boys?
That's right.
Yeah.
The
the Clash were a bit more serious and all that.
So So I'm gonna have to do this again. But that was really fun, and we're gonna visit with you again very shortly with more.
What have you got for us,
Wayne
James?
Cresser.
You always have stuff.
Well, I am, but first we have to get through these. I did some roving reporting, so here we're gonna hear.
You
about
turned
that.
up some stories.
We cut that short. So we had the music, the waves, and the bubbles, and now just some things that happened. Like I picked up while I was around town today in Catunquit. Not today, but over the past week or so. According to Mary Beth Malacoin, the town clerk for the town of Catunquit, Catunquit was established as a town in 1646. And that precedes your town.
Yeah.
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 Did she make that up?
No. No, she's
evidence.
the town clerk. She doesn't make shit up. She's a wonderful person.
You had to beat us there, didn't you?
Yeah, we were there early. We took our a pound of flesh from the native.
Well, actually, I thought Jamestown was formed as a response to Catunquit. Like the Catunquit rebels came over here and established.
Well, it seems like the state of Rhode Island is always like taking whatever Massachusetts does and then morphing it to whatever that we want. But all the politics and all the changes and the laws and everything all seem to be like the sister. We're the ugly stepsister of Massachusetts, seemingly. And I think that was the way it was back then. We started, Catunquit got started, and the people over in Jamestown said, well, we better do something about this.
Yeah.
So Joe Braccioni, Subtle Drive, while at the Niche of Nirvana, said, of course there are aliens living in Catunquit. They live beneath the reservoir. I loved hearing that from Joe. And I know Joe to be sort of like a really kind of
down-to-earth
fella, but he's actually below earth. He has it all going on there with this. They're right below the reservoir. It's comforting. Take a drink.
Good to know.
Hopefully they're not.
They spiking the aliens
spiking the water. Madeline Smythen, president of the town council, said after coming from the recent Memorial Day celebration held at the town hall, council chambers, because it rained.
Yeah, like cats and dogs.
You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find you get sunflower seeds. Yeah, oh baby. She is cool. I mean, she can really put a phrase together and borrow it from the Stones. But she put sunflower seeds in there.
I like that twist.
And you get sunflower seeds. And I'm disgusted by the habit that sports people have. I guess it's better than chewing tobacco. But they have this chewing sunflower seeds thing going on in baseball particularly, but also football now.
Oh.
And like you see grown men in this case, and I don't know if women are doing it too, but they just like spitting seeds out like squirrels do. Like a chipmunk might beneath a beechnut tree. It's so odd.
Yeah.
It's odd behavior. I mean, spitting tobacco juice is equally odd or maybe worse.
What's the thing with spitting anyway?
The spitting thing with baseball is particularly spitting.
Yeah, they've been spitting since the game was developed.
I mean, I played, soccer pretty much every level almost. And I did a lot of spitting, but not like incessantly. You know, you got a chunk in your throat, you got to get it out. You've been running a long time.
That's quite a picture.
That's okay. Get it rid of it.
Can you imagine hockey players spitting?
They spit.
They do?
Oh, they spit.
Get out.
Yes, they spit their teeth out.
Oh, yeah, they knock each other's teeth out, I think.
Astronaut flight commander for the Artemis 2 mission said upon reflecting about the mission, "It was a hot day, muggy, really muggy, in, I guess, wherever he lives. It must be right around Canaveral, right? And I was overjoyed because there isn't any atmosphere on the moon, and I appreciated being on Earth in the sweltering heat." Now, it is not true that I saw him in town. Okay, I didn't pick this one up. I just picked this one up from an interview, I guess, with the New York Times.
Not somebody at the cafe? Might have been quoting him.
But sometimes he can show up. Like these dudes show up in Catunquit.
Well, I've heard that about
Nietzsche Nirvana has a lot of very, very, very famous people coming, but we haven't seen any astronauts. If Elvis was the king, you're going to say something?
Well, I was going to say, you've got the autographed pictures on the walls. I've seen the celebs there.
That's actually really fun. That's a fun thing to see, you know, all those celebrities.
Yeah.
If Elvis was the king of swing and Babe Ruth was the sultan of SWAT, who was the wizard of whoopee? Was it Gary Owens, the official announcer for the television show Laugh-In, for all 140 episodes? This is a discussion taking place in Nietzsche Nirvana right out in front and, you know, underneath that awning. And I'm thinking, what is going on? Well, the king of swing, Elvis, I think he was called the king of swing, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
No. Babe Ruth was the sultan of SWAT.
Yeah. I think Benny Goodman was the king of swing.
Okay. And who was the wizard of whoopee?
Wizard of Whoopee?
Yeah.
Wizard of Whoopee.
I said Gary Owens because
Eddie Cantor?
it says Gary Owens here.
Well, I believe it.
Eddie Cantor.
Yeah. I just.
Oh, that's really way back.
Yeah, but it didn't.
Oh, was that the dude that was, you know, on the dating show or the other one, there was the dating show where it was a bachelor or bachelorette, right?
The dating game.
The dating game. Or there was the other one was when they were married. The
newlywed game.
The newlywed game.
Yeah.
It might have been set on the newlywed game. But also by Gary Owens, because I think he did that show too.
You know, this is interesting about Gary Owens. I've got a record. I've had this LP. It's vinyl record since college. And that was a long time ago. I don't want to say how long ago, but that was a long time ago. I've had this LP. It's the Marx Brothers, and it's a collection of sound bites and music from Marx Brothers movies, narrated by the Wizard of Whoopee, Gary Owens. So I mean, the man had versatility.
He had a voice, a very recognizable voice.
Yeah,
and he made that show funny.
Oh, he did.
He had part in it. I'd say.
Yeah, he had a great voice, a great look too.
Yes,
very 60s.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was also said, with the work being done on the westbound side of the four-lane bridge, local North Kingstown businesses are complaining that Catunquitonians are no longer shopping in Wickford, Rhode Island.
Oh, I believe
traveling eastbound to Aquidneck Island for their staples.
Let me ask you something about that bridge
work. That came
work.
from the council president there. What's her name? I forgot it already.
The Wizard of Whoopee?
No, it came from Madeline Smythen, the president.
Oh,
I forgot her name. It's all a new group in there.
Did she call the bridge work the new normal?
Oh, please. Don't tell me that. It seems an inappropriate time to do it, but there's no good time to do it. Tom Wright of Jamestown is said to be playing some stone cold blues at the Narragansett Cafe in his town on the Wednesday Night Live open mic night, held every third Wednesday of the month from 7:30 to 9:30, according to James Allen, host of the show. And we determined that the next one is June 17th, and I believe he's going to play that night as well.
Nice.
Really exciting. And he could get some blues going. Nice blues stuff.
I like me some Tom Wright. I like the Wright brothers.
They're
always
really
fun.
Nice, yeah.
Yep.
All right, is it bullshit or not? That's the next segment. I'm not going to do much. I'm just going to do this. Is it BS or not? President Donald Trump on Thursday made a claim even he admitted was quote, hard to believe. And his critics were quick to point out why it's so difficult to grasp. It's literally impossible. And I don't like to use the word literally there because literal, that's not the right usage. It is impossible. While unveiling a new program to reduce the cost of IVF treatments, that's in vitro fertilization, the president boasted that he's delivered steep discounts on the price of all medications. Now, he always uses, it's always him. Now I'm getting them down 500, 600, 800%, he said. In some cases, even more than that. It's hard to believe, he said. Well, reducing the price by 100% would make the item free.
He's done this before. He's done this before.
The Trump mention would, in theory, mean paying people to take the medication.
When are the checks coming for? Because I take 2 a day. Okay,
I'll take 100 a day and make a living.
I mean, I'll be a millionaire in no time.
He claimed earlier in July that he was bringing drug prices down 1,600, 500, and 1,500%.
I think it's the same math he applied to tariff benefits,
Numbers are not even.
No, numbers are not his thing.
Ironically.
No, that's weird.
All right, so that was that. I thought it was kind of funny. So do you have a story or anything you want to, or a poem here?
We should hear one from you, but I'll do a short poem, and then you take
I have
over.
I have one. It's called.
You go
I
ahead.
actually performed this one at the open mic the other night.
Is this something you've committed to memory?
I have not.
Oh,
I never do. I have no memory. Just that.
Okay.
I should be committed for my.
Well, you kind of had that look in your face, like I'm just going to go with this, and.
No, well, I'm going to go back. I have an outline here, as you know, and I'm scrolling through it. And so I found where I am in the show, and I'm going to go back to it.
Okay.
The show is just loosely outlined, by the way, folks. It's just there's no real rules, as you might imagine.
Well, they told me they were going to feed me. I guess.
That's out.
That's out.
The Music Repeats is the name of this piece, okay? And I should preface it by saying that I spent the day talking to AI assistants on the phone, where you get 3 options, pick the option, then it brings you to another place, and then you listen, and so, trying to pay a bill for my
I get you.
My health insurance.
Yep.
The Music Repeats. I think I weave some other things in here. The Music Repeats. I did repeat the title twice now. Press 1 if you would like to speak English. Press 2 if you are seeking asylum. Press 3 if you have been abused. Press 4 if you know not where you've been. Press 5 if you know not where you are going. Press 6 to repeat your choices. I'm seeking a person. I need a person. Let me speak to a person. I need a person. Are you a robot? I am not a robot. I'm seeking a transfer. Working conditions have become too harsh. I'm living in a hostile environment. I don't feel represented. I have no advocate in this world. I don't know where to go or what to do. Who will accept me? I'm flawed because I believe in people. I seek the good in all. I trust humanity to respond. I trust that history will be understood and referenced. That the graffiti-riddled billboard with my distorted face pictured on it will be removed. Hate will be removed. That Congress will act. Please hold, and a representative associate with expertise in loss will be available after a short waiting period. Please hold. Music repeats, repeats, repeats. Music repeats, repeats, repeats. The music repeats. Hello, and how can I help you? My name is Carla. Yes. Is it you? Are you the expert representative associated that handles loss? I am. My name is Carla. Hello. How can I help you? Well, Carla, my democracy has forsaken me. I'm afraid it's hopeless, and all the branches of government have caved. It's just me left. What is the nature of your claim? The nature of my claim? Congress is ineffective. The president has run amok and has stolen the presidency, and the stopgap Supreme Court is letting him do it. That's the nature of my claim. That's the nature of my claim. I see that you owe $238.76 on a bill number SM 30059672.45. I am aware of that bill, but I have no place to go. Can you help me? Please wait while I review your claim. The music repeats. The music repeats. The music repeats. The music repeats.
Wow. That's very good. Yeah.
It was a frustrating day.
AI.
Yeah.
And we've lost Ashlyn to AI today.
I know. And she's
What is
I don't know.
going on?
We're going to have to question her. Is she purporting this use of the AI or not? Are they going to steal all my stories and put them into other stories and make a composite story or your story?
I don't know. I'll have to check with my supervisor and see. I'll get back to you with an answer. How do you like it when they go away? You get a live person. You wait.
Oh, yeah, and
you
then
wait.
they go away.
Then they go away.
They put you in the waiting room.
Yeah, they where do they go? And
They go to talk to the supervisor.
They do.
Or they go to review the claim. That's another one.
I think they go to take a hit of amyl nitrate.
I think they probably aren't doing anything. They're not real people. Those are also robots.
Oh,
I don't know what a robot is.
Well, how about those? Okay, you've gotten through to a person, and it sounds like they're at a party. There's all this background noise.
Well,
all
you can
this.
hear the kids. I want a strawberry.
They're working from home, right? They're taking customer service calls at home, and there's chaos going on in the background. Things are clattering. Things are falling off shelves.
And there's typically a heavy accent that confuses things. Also, but there's we live in a world we have to be able to discern accents. But my wife has hearing issues, and Eva has real problems with any accent. So if sometimes when I speak with a pretend accent, she's, what did you say?
I feel a little challenged sometimes, but the accent doesn't bug me as much as the fake name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
Hi,
probably out of a necessity, though.
Hi, this is Biff.
Yeah, probably not.
You're not Biff.
Probably not Biff.
No. But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
You like the poem?
Oh, that poem was terrific.
Okay.
And I especially like the breakdown of the breakdown, the way you described the chaos, the current chaos, the current situation.
Yeah. It
State of the Republic.
Yeah, because he's seeking. The computer recognizes one thing, that he is needing someone to address his loss,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to send him to a loss specialist, and of course a computer can't ascertain what kind of loss that is. It's a different loss. It's a loss of rights.
Right.
And I just thought
And
there was
identity.
an interesting connection that I don't know, I fell upon.
And they're talking about when they come back, they're talking about a loss of income to them.
Yes, that's right. It's 236.
yeah, whatever it was.
So I want to. You have a poem. You want to do another poem?
I'll do a poem, but it's I don't typically do poems, but I like this one a little bit.
All right.
We seem to be talking in the case of what I read before, in the case of what you just did, your poem, about existential crises. Right? Here's another one. This is called Impasse. Through the sieve of language, a few drops seep. Stain this tablet, the bottom of a sink. Syllables cling like coffee grounds spilling from a tipsy filter. There's a wicked line in there somewhere, if I could read them. Before the waterfalls from the tap, from the sky, from the oceans of the moon. The impulse to speak swept down the drain, sinking like the sins the preacher said would be washed away forever.
Oh, so there's lots of tripping, sinking, falling,
drowning.
Yeah. Washed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, not washed away in this case.
Yeah,
nice.
Well,
tripping. There was a little bit of like near rhyme there. What's it called?
Off rhyme.
Off rhyme there, which I like very much.
Yeah, I can't rhyme. I don't attempt to rhyme.
I think you can, but it sounds trite sometimes when I do. But
well, you sound like Ogden Nash. Do you want to
sound? Sweetberry Farm. So it's strawberry season. So I had to write a poem about strawberry season. I also performed this the other night, so
okay.
It came off okay. Sweetberry Farm, which you may be familiar with.
It's in Middletown.
Correct.
Yeah,
just across the bay from Catunquit.
Great pies.
Yes, I don't know that they make them there, but they do taste great.
Yeah, they sell them.
I think Mrs. Smith makes them.
Oh, no. Stop.
I imagine. Maybe not. Maybe we have to change that with the editor. Who knows? They're delicious pies. Sweetberry Farm makes delicious pies.
Yes. I want to go on record as saying.
I'm going to go on record saying that. But this is also another perspective here. Sweetberry Farm. Early June holds soil fast beneath yellow straw. Mounds and furrows stretch, green acres. Low, green, bushy with pronounced white fruit. Plants await solstice sun, and they crave cool nights. Long days call sugary fruit forward. Red, irregular, shining after a rain. Muddied, splattered base. We brush them before we taste soil and all. They should have weighed her before we entered the field. My youngest, abandoning her wicker box, her face as red, a red mess beneath creased smile miles. My eldest searches a more refined experience, considers perfection paramount, peruses, studies, finds her own Hector. Crooked figures crouch awkwardly, lifting berries like baby birds from burdened plants, gifts from a generous June, until we visit the cashier.
Hector. Reference?
Hectare.
Hectare, like that's a measure of space.
Correct, yeah. She finds her own space.
She finds her own space, her own
Maybe
acre.
I should her own acre. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Because the two are just like the first strawberry's fine for my youngest child, and they should weigh her before and after.
Yeah.
Because she when she was a child, she would go in and put 3 or 4 strawberries in the box and just wail. It was great. I loved all of it.
That's the first non-crisis poem
that you've heard
today.
Today, at least, yeah.
Or the first non-crisis message.
Well, it's so true. Like we're surrounded by crises. Jeez, I mean, every day it's breaking news, 24/7. How can it be?
I
and most of the time, it says Trump does something.
Yeah.
I mean,
or says something,
or contradicts himself from the day before.
yeah. But these social media posts are the things that really set everybody off. I mean, he just sometimes he's very often manic with them, so he'll do a flurry of them within a short amount of time.
It's usually late into the night.
And they get crazier and more unhinged as he goes along.
Yes. Yeah. And then they oftentimes contradict what they're doing that following day, which is like negotiating for peace and excoriating, is that the word? Excoriating the those that he's trying to make peace with.
Right. Well, negotiations are well underway with Iran, but there was bombing in southern Iran yesterday.
Yes.
That's going to help the peace process. Yeah.
It's sort of a Putin approach, right? So bomb them like to hell so that we get a better deal. And I don't think he's even looking for a deal. He just wants that war to go on so he can stay on. Putin can stay on. Whatever.
A lot of money to be made there with investing. So I think they're up to that too. I've got
troubling.
You want another one?
I do want another one. Rip.
Okay. This is called Grumpy Moon. Grumpy Moon. I am a grumpy moon, waxing. I am a broken cup, leaking, cloudy eternity. I'm stuck on that one because eternities do not come and go like other spotty universes. I'm a piece of fruit aging, a melon squeezed for sour cocktails. Do not invite me. I am not a celebration, nor am I a party of one. I am a grumpy moon, waxing, knees knocking to another phase.
Oh, I like the grumpy moon. Very nice poem. You don't give yourself enough credit with the poetry. Those are two poems so far, and a nice piece of prose. That, you're not trying to hurt anybody. At the same time, you're not going to change their life either with the poem, but it's good. It's good poetry.
Well, I don't mind writing poems, but I typically keep them to myself. But that one, actually, now I'm not bragging, but I did submit it to a competition in Ireland.
Oh.
And it was long-listed.
Nice.
And that's as close as I've got.
How long was the list?
Well, it seemed pretty long to me. I think it was a very liberal long list, but I don't know how many people submitted, but it was like a prize, the ultimate goal was a prize, and I didn't get any further than the long list, but I was glad to have made that.
Yeah, I submitted and was accepted recently for an anthology, which I'd been in before, and
it's always
the
nice.
local one, but I didn't win. I didn't win.
But you're going to be in the anthology.
I am. Yep, and I'll get a free copy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's always good.
That's nice. It's always good.
Yeah.
I don't do much submitting, and that's a weakness. But now I have an agent, and they're doing more submitting, so that's helping.
You have an agent?
Yeah. I got an agent. I have an agent. They're not making any money right now, but those agents, but they're very, very high on a few things, so that's good.
Good.
I do have something else here that I need to read, but if you have to leave, I understand. Is it I have to, or like?
What time is it?
It's a little long.
Why don't you do your thing,
15
and
minutes.
then why don't you do your thing, and then we'll just say our adioses.
Well, yeah, I don't intend to do anything after this. This is the last thing.
No, I'm happy to listen. I want to.
Okay, it's a story. It's called Niche of Nirvana 2.
Oh, I remember the first one.
Lester Wexall Lest. So, in the effort to introduce more people from all over the world who are listening, and we have listeners in other places like Germany, and I don't even know sometimes now. England's got a listening group, and then there's a lot of people in the U.S. But there's we want to make sure that they get to know some people. So even some people that are just moving to town for various reasons.
Okay.
And people do move to Catunquit from very busy places like New York City and Long Island to leave the fray.
Yeah. Well, I've
For
had neighbors threaten me with exile to Catunquit. Like, if you keep it up, brother,
oh,
you're off to Catunquit.
that's what's going on. And we hope that remains a threat. We need more population here, yeah, from your town. Lester Wexall was his new name of choice. He changed it before arriving at Catunquit. He felt that he really had to change his name. He'd always lived on islands, and Catunquit offered the low-profile atmosphere that appealed to him, having lived on Fire Island in New York and then on the island of Manhattan for 5 years. Coming to Catunquit, with its rolling fields dotted with spotted beef cattle and goats, its stony beaches, bucolic local flair, and a part-time police force, provided the space for Lester to cool down for a while, for he was white hot before leaving the Lower East Side, where every day was a challenge ducking both the law officials and the underworld. Small town, small life. Some minor forays into local crime where it's so slow most people wouldn't even notice. Would be welcome relief from the daily grind that just living in Manhattan provides, never mind living the life of a criminal. After settling in for a week or so, cleaning the cottage thoroughly, which was located in the North End, that he rented for what he was paying for the rental of a one-bedroom shithole on the 3rd Avenue and 17th Street in East Village, and waving to a few neighbors from time to time, he ventured downtown to see where the potential lay in Catunquit for his type of thievery, art theft. Lester entered the niche of Nirvana coffee shop and made his way to the counter. He smiled a crooked smile, not showing his teeth, some which were missing on his bad side, as he thought of his looks, a good side and a bad side. He thought, everyone looks better on one side than the other. Life is like that. There's good, and there's bad. The owner, Stella Sanguine, a former budding actress and a woman of the theater, greeted the new customer entering her coffee shop with her customary greeting for new customers. "Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears," Stella said. "Hello, my name is Stella, and we offer a variety of coffee here at Niche of Nirvana, dark roast and medium roast," she finished. Lester spoke quickly with his Long Island accent. "I'll have a mocha latte, heavy on cream, 1 sugar." Stella swiped her hair back violently and stated dramatically, "Yeah, we have dark roast and medium roast." "Well, I'll have a dark roast mocha latte, heavy cream, 1 sugar," Lester said. Stella sang out melodically to the women standing only a few feet away. "Dark roast, heavy cream, 1 sugar for the man from Massapequa." She held out all the syllables of the word Massapequa, lengthening and therefore emphasizing it additionally. Why do you think I'm from Massapequa?" Lester, caught off guard, asked too quickly, giving up the validity of her claim. "I am a witch. I can hear things in your voice, even your long-ago voice. I do it all the time. Don't I recognize accents well, Lalinda, don't I?" she asked the woman behind her, making the dark roast with the extra cream and the 1 sugar for Lester. "Oh, she's the best. She does it all the time," Lalinda responded. "I mean, just the other day, a couple came in here from Ohio, and I guessed immediately, but then the kicker for this couple was that I knew that they were Cincinnati folks, and specifically from the part of town near the bridge to Kentucky. It was rather simple after I heard the Cincinnati, and then in a mention of a certain rib house in that bridge region. I think it was Mahoney's or Mason's Rib, something like that. I'm very intuitive, like a witch." You claim you're a witch. See if you can conjure up a latte for me, would you? Lester responded. Coming right up, mister. Mister, mister, Lolinda said, while her hands gesturing for Lester to provide his name. Wexall, Lester's my first name, but people call me Lest, Lester said with a straight face. Your name is Least? Stella asked. Lest, Lester answered. Anyone ever call you Least? Lolinda asked. No. How's that coffee coming along? He asked. I have to brew a new round of coffee, Lolinda announced. You bought, or you renting? Stella pried. Renting, Lester said quietly. Oh, don't do that for long. You'll miss out on everything. There's something that comes up. Deals all happen way before anything comes to market on this island, Stella said. Well, I'm okay for now, Lester revealed as the coffee machine spit puffs of hot steam and made a rude farting-like noise. It makes good coffee as long as you don't have to hear it all day like we do. It sounds like a nursing home just after lunch, Stella said to everyone nearby listening. Lest laughed. I knew that you could laugh. You're living in Catunquit, Lest. Live a little, smile, it's all good here, she said while checking her phone for time. It's 10. I have an order of lemon ginger scones heading out in less than an hour. Are we done here? She asked Les. Linda will help me. I only want a coffee, Les said. Next time, ask for coffee, Stella said as she waved her arms and her fingers pointed as if ballerina, and she spun around on the ball of her right foot 360 degrees and said, Not a lot of 63-year-old women can do that, I'm guessing. I'll see you tomorrow, Lest from Massapequa. She flitted forward to the kitchen with 2 broad strides and 1 jump across the threshold. Interesting boss, Lester said to Lolinda. She's not my boss. I mean, she owns the place, but we do whatever we need to do to make this place work, Lolinda revealed. Is it fun? Lest asked the woman in her late 20s. Pretty put together. Look, likely works out, or her jeans are good. Like she's fitting in a pair of nice jeans also, and he noticed that when she turned to get the milk from the small ground level refrigerator, that she looked pretty good. She's probably been working here too long. The money hard to give up, Lester speculated. Then he wondered what she make on a reasonable regular weekday and what she might make in a year at Nietzsche Nirvana. And then he wondered why he wondered how much money she made and came to the conclusion that he didn't care, but he liked the way she looked with her phone sticking halfway out the rear pocket. She always like that? Lester asked as Lolinda turned with coffee in hand and while placing the cardboard hand sleeve over the exterior of the cup. Like what? Linda asked distractedly as she wiped the bottom of the cup and the countertop. All of it. You know, the dancing, the singing, the witch stuff, Lest asked. I didn't notice, Lolinda revealed quizzically, as if to recall the conversation and happenings of only a few minutes ago. Well, yeah, I guess. Now that you say that, I guess she does. She's just Stella being Stella, that's all, Lolinda said. So, I'm good to go then? Les said while reaching out for the coffee. No, you're not, Melinda said, petulantly, or so Les thought. I'm not, huh? Les said with a smile, but Melinda wasn't smiling. What are you into? Slightly older guys? He asked too soon. No, she said while placing the coffee on the countertop outside of the reach of Lest. Is this some type of joke? Am I being filmed? Lest asked. No, but you don't get any coffee until you pay. You never paid for the coffee, Melinda corrected him. Oh, ouch. So that bit about all that was you trying to get the money? I'm sorry. I really thought, he stammered. You thought I was coming on to you? Melinda questioned. No. Oh, well, yes. I did think that, Lester said. How old are you? Like 35 or something? She asked. All of that. All of it, he said. You're not 30 yet, are you? Maybe just, I'm saying like 29 years old? He said with a question in his statement, there for Linda to unravel. I'm 29. You guessed that. You're good, she said. What month? She asked. Lest took a flyer and stated, Definitely April. You're industrious. I can't fucking believe it. You guessed the month. You should get a prize for that, she said, and then asked, What day? She asked this with a smile of disbelief. Les looked for clues on the face, then worked down to the shirt beneath her apron. He could see the logo of a cat and the words Cats 5K April 14th. So Les then answered, Definitely the 14th of April, he announced, while nodding his head emphatically. I can't believe it. I mean, if Stella's a witch, you're a warlock for sure, she said, while whipping out her phone and taking a picture of Lester. So, I'm right? And you just delete that picture? He asked. Please delete the picture? The picture you took? Can you delete it, please? No. But that's my sister's birthday. You're like clairvoyant, man. I'll dump the pic, don't worry. Who's clairvoyant? Stella emerged from the back kitchen with an open box of steaming hot scones that she's holding for all to witness. He knew everything about me, Stella, Melinda said while pointing at Les. Well, not everything, Les said. Not everything, Stella remarked. And we know nothing about you, Stella said while pointing her index finger across the counter at Les. How much for the coffee? Les asked. The first one's on the house. Pay tomorrow for tomorrow's coffee, Stella announced. But I might not come tomorrow. Well, okay then, Les agreed. Are tips accepted? Les asked while dropping a $20 bill in the top jar so Melinda could see. She just shook her head and said, I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Possessed. Mr. Lest, who's possessed. She joked and looked away shyly. Les walked out in front of the front deck of Nietzsche of Nirvana and marveled beneath the shade of the repurposed sail from someone's sailboat that had been stretched and supported to independent steel poles with shiny stainless steel boat hardware. He sat waiting for his coffee to cool before taking the first sip, and wondered what tomorrow would bring in his new island home. And he wondered if it would be possible, while living on the island of Catunquit, to remain on the lam.
Are you gonna do anything with these?
Well, I just presented it to the world.
But are you gonna collect these?
Yes, I have a collection of. This is a 70th short story now, and we're going to come out with a book. This might be the announcement right now, right here. We're going to come out with a book. It's Catunquit Chronicles short stories, and let the world know about these. So you can read them at home. And
did you say
listen
70th?
Along. I have 75 podcasts, and I think I've written a short story for many of them. We did have, if you remember, we had a play. We had a radio play that I did with a group of people. We also had a musical.
Mm-hmm.
So that took up maybe 10. So there's probably 65 short stories right now.
Did they all take place in the cafe?
Many do, but not all. I'm very stuck on diners, cafes, places where you can have breakfast. That's my time.
Okay, I've heard 2.
Yeah, there's many.
I've been here 3 times. I've heard 2. 2 cafe stories.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I don't even go there very much. Nietzsche of Nirvana, thank you very much.
I'll be over there. I'll make it over there sometime.
I think we have to do this. We have to finish up and say goodbye, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Oh.
Wayne.
Always a pleasure.
That was fun. Did you bury that fix last winter for picking at the beach like the Inuit tribes do? That fish. Did you bury? Did I hear that you buried fish at the beach?
Oh yeah.
Down by your house.
Yes.
And you buried them for the purpose of pickling them in a pickle jar and thing. Like the Inuits do up in.
Was I in a?
In the winter, I heard about this.
Was I trance walking?
Okay, so you didn't do this. No, it was. I was told to me that you did.
Somebody else.
On your island, yeah, on your island.
Yeah, but that's not commonly done on my island unless people are telling stories about me.
Oh, well, see, this is just it. That's what's going on. But, the Inuit tribe does this.
Yeah, they bury fish.
They bury fish.
Yeah.
But I heard that you had done this, too, as an experimental kind of thing.
No, I'm inclined to dig them up.
Okay.
But not fish, clams.
But the dog probably does. Jimmy probably finds them, right?
No, we don't want Jimmy to do that.
Hey, let's say goodbye.
Jimmy would try to eat that.
Goodbye.
Okay, thank you.